on Kamloops Best Rock 98.3 CIFM. And we got Flo from Mystic Dreams here today. Say hi, Flo, to your many fans out there.
Hi, everybody.
And you got such a great store over on the North Shore. I love that place.
Well,
I got to tell you.
thank you.
You're welcome.
It's like the community living room, man.
Yeah, there's always something of interest. Always.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but it is.
Because it's a rockin' place.
Yeah, man.
Place to hang out and...
Oh, yeah, there's always a conversation to be had about something metaphysical. And
your dreams or...
A dream, whether it be a dream or there's an object that you can buy that you take home.
And everybody's welcome to, like, get in on the conversations there. Yeah.
Right. Is that how you met Tamron Fudge here this morning?
Exactly.
I see. And Tamron is a pet or animal communicator, is that correct?
That's right.
Get her on that microphone there. So what exactly do you do? And could you do it here on the radio this morning, too, is what we're kind of curious about.
I'm curious about
with
that,
a dog?
Yeah, communicate. Well, if somebody has something... Well, what do you do exactly? First of all, let's tell them what you do.
What I do is I connect with animals on people's behalf. So if somebody has a question, if somebody has a concern, a challenge, then...
with their pet.
With their pet,
misbehaving or something?
Misbehaving, a health problem, a change in the family that they need to inform the animal about. The animal can be alive or deceased.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
really?
absolutely.
Oh.
So you talk to...
the supernatural.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's
so you're like a medium.
Well, yes. Yeah,
okay.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's kind of beyond horse whispering or dog whispering. This isn't my opinion about behavior. This is kind of right into direct dialogue.
This is the dog talking to you or the cat?
The cat, the horse, the guinea pig, absolutely.
Stan is also, he connects with the spirits.
Jack Daniels, are you there?
Anyway.
Yeah, we make fun. But so you can do. How do you do this? What do people have to do if they called up? Could you tell them what's going on with their dog if they just called us?
I can tell them. We'll see. We'll see for sure. I'm up for it.
Okay, so we could try that.
Sure. Yeah.
374-3698. Do they just have to describe their dog and what's going on, or just give you a birth date or something, or what do they do?
Yeah, no birthdays.
No.
Once I get a sense of, once I start chatting with a person,
I see.
Know what
You'll
kind
get
of
a
dog
feeling
they have,
about
what's going on, I can get a sense of the dog.
Yeah.
We might not be able to get into real problems here, but certainly get a feel for the dog.
Oh, we can get into real problems here, trust me. We've been doing that for years.
Yes.
All right, so 374-3698.
Yeah, if you got a question about your pet.
Tamron Fudge, and we'll see what... And also we've got... Flo from Mystic Dreams here today. Hello, Flo.
And Tamron.
And Tamron is our
who
guest
can
here.
communicate with animals.
That's right, with animals. And how long have you been doing this now? 10 years, did you say?
Yeah, 10 years building it up.
So what possessed you to be able to talk or understand animals?
She heard this.
Multiplied by millions. For
millions.
Sure. Yeah.
So what do you hear?
How did that's an interesting question. Like, how did this happen?
Well, I guess how does anybody make a big change? There was a problem. There was a problem I had to figure out. I had a dog with problems of aggression towards people, aggression towards dogs. We couldn't figure it out. Trainer after trainer trying to help us. And we were recommended to an animal communicator who helped us start to understand what was happening with her. And that helped us make the shifts that we needed.
So did you have a special talent to pick it up yourself, or is it just something you learned? I mean, I don't know.
Everybody has the potential. It is actually the way things do function. It's mainly we're used to using our five senses. So it's about tuning your awareness to other awarenesses, to other ways of receiving information. It takes a while for sure. You need to learn to kind of quiet your mind a bit and
expanded consciousness.
Yeah, absolutely. Right. So you do need to be dedicated to do it, and that's why there's not a ton of people doing it, and that's why it's important to know that there are people who can do it on your behalf to help you figure things out, get deeper understandings. For sure.
Like, was it your dog Flo or something that had a
cat.
problem?
She's got a cat.
My cat's Stinky.
Cat
Stinky.
He's a Manx.
A Manx. Oh, I see.
Yeah,
and you had a problem with Stinky until...
Well,
how did he get the name Stinky?
All right, when he was just a little kitten, we brought him home. There's something wrong with him. I'm sure the kids would have to put their sweaters over their face to pick up the cat because he'd fart every time you picked him up.
Fart.
Yeah, I did. It was terrible. Just
You had to
stinky.
say fart on the air, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I'm sure you guys have said worse.
Actually, I got somebody in my band that does that all the time.
What?
I I know
stage?
who it is.
Or
No,
no?
I know.
Yeah,
No, I'm just
it's like-
joking. But anyways, so yeah, and we called him, he ended up with the name Stinky. So when Tamron came into the shop and told me what she did, I thought, okay, I'm going to find out. So I gave her a picture of my cat, Stinky, and she was able to pick up that Stinky and I have this little thing going. We kind of pretend we don't like each other almost, but we really adore each other. I come home and he goes, wah, 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 wah. And I say, you know, if I wanted this kind of crap, I would have stayed married, Stinky. Yeah, what do you want? What do you want? You know what I mean? But we adore each other. And she knew that. And she said, it's like our little secret. And she picked up on that right away.
So what did you do? What did you tell her to do, Tamara?
Oh,
What?
okay. You know, there's not a lot that I don't actually advise people. So the role really is just to be a go-between between the animal and the person. And it's really the perspectives of the animal that get shared. And the deeper understandings that people get from that are usually the things that make the shifts.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're also conducting sessions today at Mystic Dreams, is that right?
Yeah, you bet. I go there once a month to Mystic Dreams. Thank you, Flo.
You're welcome.
I go there for mini readings to let people kind of get a sense of what I do. It doesn't go as deep as a full reading, which I can do privately and have those scheduled differently. But they're a great way to get a sense of what it's about.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So-
She can really tell like what's going on. Like she picked up that my cat was a little upset because there's new things going on in my life.
right. And so you have to change your behavior at the same time, I guess, or
Or,
your
yeah,
behavior towards the
Just
dog. Is
be
that the idea?
aware,
Or
it's a cat.
I know, cat.
But he acts like a dog, actually. Yeah,
I know what I would do if I had problems.
He walks right over me and goes to the new man in my life, goes on to Luke and just stares at him like I'm the man of the house. So she knew that Stinky was doing all this sort of thing.
Right.
But he's gonna mellow out. It's all good. He's just
What, the
checking
man
things
or the
out.
cat?
Well, you know, I don't want the man to mellow out. Luke is perfect, but the cat
Okay.
has to mellow
All
out.
right.
All right,
what,
well-
what time are you there today?
I'm there 10 till 2.
10 till 2. Okay.
Yeah, and it can be animals that are alive or not with us.
Maybe we got somebody with an animal here. I'm not sure. Hi, CIFM.
Hi.
Hi.
Can a person talk to the pet psychic? Or
Yeah,
ask a
go
question?
ahead. Have you got a problem? What do you
Well,
got?
I don't. I didn't really understand what her like. Can she talk to pets that have passed over?
Yes, she can.
I've got a dog that died about 3 years ago.
Died
I
about
really
3 years
miss him.
ago?
She's
Yeah.
got a dog that died about 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
Here,
Go ahead.
put my headphones
Oh,
on
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so she
she's
can
gotta
hear. She can't hear you.
You gotta
Oh,
go
you
closer,
can't
I
reach.
think.
All
We'll
right.
move this over.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay, I'm on now and I can hear you.
Okay. I'm calling from Ladysmith on Vancouver Island, and
There you go.
and my dog Kite. He died May of, I think it's 3 years ago now, and I had him for 10 years, and I really miss him.
What kind of dog was he?
He was a Chow Akita cross.
Okay, what color was he?
He was brown and black,
Brown and black.
really
Okay.
fluffy.
Yeah, yeah.
He looked like a puppy. People always thought he was a puppy, even though he was 13 when he died.
Okay.
Oh, I hear myself in the radio.
And is there something that you want to know? Is there something you want to tell him?
Yeah, I wondered if you can pick up anything, or if you have a sense of how he is, or...
Yeah, the sense I got in him physicality, super muscular, really calm, really stable, really reliable. Does that sound like him?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like me, I can tell you.
Yeah, he had a bit of a wild side. He was often called the dog who would walk himself in the neighborhood.
Yeah. He kind of felt like he was his own little person. He wasn't a super silly, happy, goofy dog. He's felt like a real partner, a real piece of the family in the sense that that you could really rely on him for things.
Yeah. And was it okay at the end? Because he was in a lot of pain, and I ended up having him put down, and I've often wondered if that was the right thing to do, because I've now heard strange things about that vet clinic.
He says that he was happy to go. He was happy to go, and the timing didn't matter, whether you waited a little longer, whether you did it sooner. He said he did have to go, and he understands that it was hard, but it didn't remain difficult for him once he passed on. It freed him, and he was fine.
Okay. And is he around me these days?
Is he around you these days? He watches over you, protects you. He's with you. He doesn't come into your life. He doesn't enter it. He just watches over you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
Man.
Thank
All right.
you.
Well, thank you for
Really
calling.
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Hope you got
Okay.
something out of that.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
So,
Cameron.
Cameron,
I want a dog.
somebody who cares about you,
Yes.
really and truly.
The only thing is, probably they'll find me with a dog eating me after I'm dead 4 days. But anyway.
All right. Well, thanks, Cameron, for coming by.
Yeah, that's very
And,
interesting.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
Spiritpartner.ca is your website, eh?
That's right.
Spiritpartner.ca, and she'll be
That's
at Flows today.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mystic
from
Dreams.
10 to 2 at Mystic Dreams.
10 to 2.
Yeah, 419.